Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all the viewers in this channel Right Way Academy. तो व्यूअर्स मैं आपके साथ आज क्लास सेकेंड ईयर फिज़िक्स के गेस्ट पेपर्स के अकॉर्डिंग हर चैप्टर के शॉर्ट और लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन और न्यूमेरिकल इम्पोर्टेंट जो हैं वो डिस्कस करूँगी। तो स्टूडेंट्स आज की वीडियो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो सबसे पहले आपने क्या करना है कि अपनी सेकेंड ईयर क्लास की फ़िज़िक्स की बुक ओपन कर लें और जो क्वेश्चंस शॉर्ट और लॉन्ग इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से मैं आपको बताऊंगी वो आपने मार्क कर लेने हैं। चलिए हम स्टार्ट करते हैं चैप्टर नंबर 12 से इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स। उसके शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है राइट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 इलेक्ट्रिक लाइंस ऑफ फोर्सेस नेवर क्रॉस वाई। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 है डिस्क्राइब द फोर्सेस आर फोर्सेस ऑन अ positive point charge when placed between the parallel plates with the similar and equal charges. Question number 4 is E necessary zero inside a charged rubber balloon if balloon is spherical. Question number 5 give the statement of Gauss laws. Write down its mathematical form. Question number 6 do electron trends to go to region of the higher potential or low potential. Question number 7 the potential is constant throughout a given region of space. Is electric field zero or non-zero in this region? Question number 8 what is the difference between electrical potential energy and electrical potential energy difference? Question number 9 define potential gradient. Question number 10 what is meant by EEG and ERG? Question number 11 suppose that you follow an electric line due to the positive point charge. Do electric field intensity and the potential increase or decreases? Question number 12 show that 1 watt or meter is directly proportional to 1 is equals to newtons per coulomb. Question number 13 show that 1 EV is equals to 1.6 into 10 raised power to minus 19 joule. Question number 14 define electron volt, give its mathematical form. Question number 15 convert 1 joule into electron volt. Question number 16 how can you identify that which plate of a capacitor is positively charged? Long question of this chapter. Question number 1 define electric flux. Find electric flux through a surface enclosing charge. What is electric flux? Explain. Question number 2 define Gauss law. Derive relation for electric intensity at a point near an infinite sheet of charge. Question number 4 define capacitor and capacitance. Find an expression for the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when a dielectric material is inserted between the plates. Question number 5 define capacitor and capacitance. Derive the formula for energy stored in a capacitor. The important numerical problems of these chapters are 12.7 or example number 12.4 are important. Next, there is a chapter number 13 current electricity. Short questions are question number 1 है why does the resistance of a conductor rises with the temperature? Question number 2 do bands in a wire affect its electric resistance? Question number 3 is the filament resistance lower or higher in 500 watt 220 volt light lamp than in a 100 watt 220 volt bulb? Question number 4 define temperature coefficient of resistance, give its unit. Question number 5 what is meant by tolerance of a resistor? Question number 6 describe a circuit that will give continuously varying potential. Question number 7 what is effect on drift velocity of a free electrons by increasing potential difference? Question number 8 why the terminal potential difference of a battery decreases when the current drawn from it is increased? Question number 9. What is a short circuit and open circuit mean to you? Question number 10. A potential difference is applied across the ends of the copper wire. What is the effect on the drift velocity of a free electrons by decreasing the length and temperature of a wire? Question number 11. Give statement of Kirchhoff's first rule and second rule. Question number 12. What is the Wheatstone bridge? Write down its relation for finding the unknown resistance. लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन है इस चैप्टर के. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. व्हाट इज़ व्हीटस्टोन ब्रिज? डिस्क्राइब इट्स कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड वर्किंग. हाउ can it be used to find the unknown resistance of a wire? Question number 2. Define resistivity and explain it depends upon the temperature. Also derive a relation for a temperature coefficient in terms of resistivity. Question number 3. What is the potentiometer? Give its construction and how it can be used to find the unknown EMF. Question number 4. A platinum wire has resistance of 10 at 0 degrees Celsius and 20 at 273 degrees Celsius. Find the value of temperature coefficient of resistance of platinum. Question number 5. The resistance of an iron core at 0 degrees Celsius is 1 into 10 raised by 4. What is the resistance at 400 degrees Celsius if the temperature coefficient of resistance of iron is 5.2 into 10 raised by 3 per Kelvin? Chapter number 14. Electromagnetism. Short questions. Question number 1 है define Tesla and write its formula. Question number 2. Describe the charge in magnetic field inside a solenoid carrying a steady current if the length of a solenoid is double but the number of turns remains the same. Question number 3. A plane conducting loop is located in a uniform magnetic field that directed along the x-axis. Forward orientation of the loop is flux maximum. What orientation is flux minimum? Define magnetic flux, give its unit. Question number 5. Distinguish between magnetic flux and magnetic flux density. Write its SI units. Question number 6. Define magnetic flux and magnetic flux density. Question number 7. Describe charge in magnetic field inside a solenoid carrying steady current if the number of the turns is double but the length remains same. Question number 8. State Ampere's law. Write its formula. Question number 9. Why does the picture on a TV becomes distorted when a magnet is brought near the screen? Question number 10. If a charged particle moves in a straight line through same region of the space, can you say that magnetic field in the region is 0? Question number 11. Two charged particles are projected into a region where there is a magnetic field perpendicular to their velocities if the charge is deflected in opposite directions. What do you say about them? Question number 12. How can you use magnetic field to separate isotopes of chemical element? Question number 13. Suppose that a charge q is moving in a uniform magnetic field with a velocity v. Why is there no work done by the magnetic force that acts on a charge q? Question number 14. Define Lorentz force. Write its formula. Question number 15. Write any two uses of CRO. Question number 16. What is the function of grid in cathode ray oscilloscope? Question number 17. Name the main parts of CRO. Question number 18. What is time-based generator? Question number 19. Is it possible to orient a current loop in a uniform magnetic field such that the loop will not tend to rotate? Explain. Question number 20. How can a current loop be used to determine the pressure of a magnetic field in a given region of space? Question number 21. Discuss briefly digital multimeter. Long questions of these chapters are: Question number 1. State Ampere's law and apply it to find the field due to the current carrying solenoid. Question number 2. Define Lorentz force. Determine the charge or mass of an electron. Question number 3. A power line 10-meter high carries a current 200 ampere. Find the magnetic field of the wire at the ground. Question number 4. What current should pass through a solenoid that is 50 centimeter long with the 10,000 turns of copper wire so that it will have a magnetic field of 0.4 Tesla? Question number 5. How fast must a proton move in a magnetic field of 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 Tesla such that the magnetic force is equal to its weight? Chapter number 15. Electromagnetic induction. Short questions. Question number 1. Does the induced EMF always act to decrease the magnetic flux through a circuit? Question number 2. Show that. Question number 3. Does the induced EMF in a circuit depends upon the resistance of a circuit? Does the induced current depend on the resistance of a circuit? Question number 4. Is it possible to change both the area of the loop and magnetic field passing through the loop and still have no induced EMF in the loop? Explain briefly. Question number 5. Define induced EMF and induced current. Question number 6. How should you position a flat loop of a wire in a changing magnetic field so that there is no EMF induced in the loop? Question number 7. State Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Question number 8. State the Lenz's law. Question number 9. On what factors the mutual induction of two coils depend? Question number 10. In a certain region, the Earth's magnetic field points vertically down when plane flies due north. Which wing tip is positively charged? Question number 11. Define Henry. Question number 12. Name the factors upon which the self-inductance depends. Long question of this chapter. Question number 1 has students define mutual EMF and derive a relation for it. Question number 2. State and prove the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Question number 3. Define and explain mutual induction. Also derive the relation for the mutual inductance. Question number 4. A metal rod of length 25 cm is moving at a speed of 0.5 meter per second in a direction perpendicular to a 0.25 Tesla magnetic field. Find EMF produced along the rod. Question number 5. A coil of 10 turns and 35 cm 3 area in the perpendicular magnetic field of 0.5 Tesla. The coil is pulled out of the magnetic field in 1.0 second. Find the induced EMF in the coil as it is pulled out of the field. Question number 6. A square coil of a side 16 cm has 200 turns and rotates in a uniform magnetic field of 0.05 Tesla if the peak EMF is 12 volt. What is the angular velocity of a coil? Chapter number 16. Alternating current. Short question. A solenoid current has runs value of 10 ampere. What is the maximum of the peak value? Question number 2. Differentiate between peak value and peak to peak value. Question number 3. How many times per second will an incandescent lamp reach maximum brilliance when connected to a 50 Hz frequency source? Explain. Question number 4. How does doubling the frequency affect the reactance of an inductor and a capacitor? Question number 5. Name the device that will. Question number 6. At what frequency will be an inductor of 1.0 H have reactance of 500 ohms? Question number 7. Define impedance. Also give its unit. Question number 8. In a RL circuit, will the current lag or lead the voltage? Illustrate your answer by the vector diagram. Question number 9 has students write down two advantages or uses of three-phase AC supply. Question number 10, what is choke? Question number 11, what is coke? Why it is induced in AC current circuit? Question number 12, write the conditions under which electromagnetic waves are produced from a source. Question number 13, how the reception of a particular radio station is selected on your radio set. Long question is chapter के students. Question number 1, what is RC series circuit? Derive an expression for the impedance and phase angle of the RC series circuit. Question number 2, draw the circuit diagram of RLC series resonance circuit. Discuss its behavior for the AC and also write its properties. Question number 3 is, what are the electromagnetic waves? Discuss principle of generation, transmission and reception of the electromagnetic waves. Question number 4, 100 micro F capacitor is connected to an alternating voltage of 24 volt and frequency f 50 Hz. Hazards. Calculate. Question number 5. At what frequency will an inductor of 1.0 H have a reactance of 500 ohms? Question number 6. Find the value of current and inductive reactance when AC voltage of 220 volts at 50 Hz is passed through an inductor of 10 H. Question number 7. 100 mH 20 ohms coil is connected across the 240 and 180 hour N Hz source. How much power does it displace? Chapter number 17, Physics of Solids. Short question is chapter K. Question number 1, distinguish between crystalline and amorphous or glassy solids. Question number 2, define unit cell. Question number 3, define crystal lattice. Question number 4, distinguish between crystalline, amorphous and polymeric solids. Question number 5, define stress and strain. What are its units? SI. Question number 6, differentiate between ductile and brittle substance. Give an example for each. Question number 7, define modulus of elasticity. Show that the units of modulus, elasticity and stress are same. Question number 8, what is meant by strain energy? How can it be determined from the force extension graph? Question number 9, distinguish between a valence and conduction band. Question number 10, what are the superconductors? Write their uses. Question number 11, define paramagnetic substance. Give one example of the diamagnetic and paramagnetic substance. Long question is chapter के students. Question number 1, what is meant by strain energy? Derive the relation for the strain energy in a deformed material from the area under force extension graph. Question number 2, what is the energy and theory? How behaviors of the electrical conductors, insulation and semiconductors can be explained on the basis of energy band theory. Question number 3, a 1.25 cm diameter cylinder is subjected to a load of 2500 kg. Calculate the stress on the bar in megapascal. Question number 4, a 1 meter long copper wire is subjected to the stretches force and its length increased by 20 cm. Calculate the tensile strain and the percent elongation which the wire undergoes. Question number 5 is students, what stress would cause a wire to increase in length 0.01 cm or if the Young modulus of a wire is 12 into 10 raised to 10 Pascal? What force would produce this stress in the diameter of the wire is 0.56 millimeter. तो स्टूडेंट्स, आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में मैंने आपके साथ फिजिक्स के होल बुक के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस और लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस किया। ध्यान रहे कि इसकी एक्सरसाइज के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो ऑल ओवर द इम्पोर्टेंट हैं। इसके अलावा जिन क्वेश्चंस को मैंने आपके साथ स्पेसिफिकली डिस्कस किया उनको आपने अच्छे से देखना और अच्छे से याद करना ताकि आपकी फिजिक्स की प्रिपरेशन बहुत अच्छी हो जाए। होप सो दिस वीडियो इज़ हेल्पफुल in preparing your exam. Thank you for watching my video. Do share it with your friends and best of luck. मिलते हैं स्टूडेंट्स नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। तब तक आप इसको प्रिपेयर करें और इसको ज़रूर रिटन फॉर्म में नोट करें ताकि आपके पास ये नोट्स की सूरत में सेव रहे। ओके, थैंक यू एंड अल्लाह हाफिज़।